It all began when I was young, though I didn't see the connection at first. The event spanned years, seemingly unrelated at the time, but as I reflect, the thread becomes clear. Here is my story. As a child, I had recurring dreams of a shadowy creature watching me. Its crimson eyes pierced through the darkness of my room, peering from behind a door or chair. Sometimes it would laugh softly, a sound that still chills me to recall. For a time, these dreams stopped, and the memory faded, until one night brought it all rushing back. It was a summer evening, and I was at my friend's grandmother's old house. He invited me to keep him company, as he was alone. As night fell, he went to sleep in another room, leaving me to my thoughts. I struggled to sleep, feeling an unseen presence watching me from the window in the cracked door. The sensation mirrored my childhood nightmares, though I saw nothing this time. Fear gripped me, and I turned to face the wall, covering myself with the blanket. When I finally drifted off, I dreamed. I found myself in a long corridor, its end shrouded in darkness. Walking forward, I discovered a door. Behind it lay a staircase descending into an abyss. Despite the foreboding, I stepped onto the stairs. As the door shut behind me, plunging the space into near darkness, a hand reached out and grabbed my ankle. I fell, swallowed by the void, and woke abruptly, paralyzed and terrified. A shadowy figure circled my bed before stopping by my head. Panic surged through me, and I began praying to God, using my tongue to make the sign of the cross. Gradually the shadow faded and I regained control of my body. I thought I was safe. I was wrong. By college, I had abandoned the faith of my youth. I hadn't stepped into a church in years, and the concept of God seemed like a ploy to extract money. My belief waned until it disappeared entirely. My friend and I even mocked the idea of God, jokingly invoking Zeus. May Zeus strike me if I'm wrong. Months later, the nightmares returned with a vengeance. One night, I was in my dorm room with two friends. They slept soundly in their bunks while I lay awake. As I fell asleep, I dreamed of the very room I was in. It seemed so real that I thought I'd woken up, until something grabbed my leg and dragged me to the center of the room with terrifying speed. I saw it then, the creature from my past, its crimson eyes gleaming and a twisted smile on its face. It began to hurl me into the ceiling, then methodically broke my bones, starting with my feet and moving upward. The pain was excruciating and I screamed for help. My friends sat up in their bunks, but instead of aiding me, they smiled cruelly. Their eyes were red, just like the creature's, and they seemed to revel in my suffering. The agony was endless, and then, nothing. I was plunged into a void, a space devoid of light, hope, or time. Loneliness and despair consumed me. I felt abandoned, lost in an eternity of sorrow. In the suffocating darkness, a faint light appeared above me. As it grew brighter, I began to remember who I was. I cried out to God, begging for salvation. After what felt like an eternity, a hand reached down and pulled me from the void. The sensation was indescribable, overwhelming love, care, and joy. God had saved me. I awoke with tears streaming down my face, ashamed of my earlier mockery and disbelief. Yet, I felt immense gratitude for his forgiveness. My faith was reborn. Though similar dreams followed, I was never again left unprotected. A divine presence shielded me from the horrors, ensuring I never experienced that torment again. This is my story. It's not just about leaving God, but also finding him again, even after I thought I'd gone too far. Through it all, I learned that his love never truly leaves us, even when we stray into the darkness.